If you're watching this right now, understand that it's not by accident. God has led you to this very moment, a moment that could shift the trajectory of your life forever. This message is for you. That stirring in your spirit, that sense that something monumental is unfolding, it's real. You've been called, chosen, and set apart, and the truth about your identity is about to be revealed in ways that will leave not only you, but everyone around you in absolute awe. Before we dive in, comment 777 below as a declaration of your faith and readiness to receive this message. And to those who have generously supported this mission through Super Thanks, your contributions mean more than words can express. Thank you for being a beacon of hope and encouragement for so many. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why your journey has been so different, so challenging? Why others have doubted, whispered, and even hoped for your failure? They thought they knew your story. They thought they could predict your downfall. But what they didn't realize was that God's plan for you was beyond their comprehension. Every setback, every tear, and every moment of silence was preparing you for something so extraordinary that it would defy every expectation. You see, God has been shifting things behind the scenes, moving you from a place of longing to a place of abundance. The very prayers you've whispered in the stillness of night are no longer just dreams. They're becoming your reality. But why now? Why are things aligning in such a way that it feels almost surreal? And why is everyone so shocked that you, the person they underestimated, are stepping into the fullness of your calling? What's happening in your life is no ordinary transformation. It's a divine unveiling. The whispers behind your back, the doubts others have carried, and the trials that were meant to break you have all served a greater purpose. But here's the thing. There's more to this story, and it's crucial that you understand the power behind what's unfolding. Are you ready to embrace the truth about who you are and why God has chosen you? Let's uncover it together, because the journey you're about to take will change your life forever. God's chosen one. Everyone was shocked. That it was you. There were murmurs behind your back, voices that eagerly waited to pounce at any sign of weakness. They thought they understood your story, the one they had scripted for you in their minds, based on their limited vision of what you could achieve. They won't make it, they whispered. They're not strong enough. They'll fall just like the others. But have you ever wondered what it is that makes you different? What is it that keeps you moving when the world expects you to stop? You were chosen for something far greater than they could ever comprehend. God has a plan that no one can fully understand until it unfolds, and every challenge they thought would break you only served to fortify your resolve. Your strength wasn't just in your willpower. It was in your remarkable ability to meet every setback with a quiet, unshakable determination. As Romans 8:37 tells us, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. They anticipated your stumble, they prayed for your fall, but you didn't falter. Instead, you moved forward with a steadfastness that left them stunned. Where they saw obstacles, you saw divine opportunities. Where they hoped for your defeat, you found a way to rise. They thought the storm would break you, yet the storm only polished you, refining your spirit. Every step you took, each decision you made, felt like a testimony to God's hand guiding you. Does this resonate with you? Have you ever been in a situation where the odds seemed impossible, yet you felt an inner strength that kept you going? Think about the story of Job in the Bible. Job's friends thought he was finished when he faced unimaginable loss and suffering. They couldn't understand why a man of faith like Job would be allowed to endure such hardship. But God had a plan far beyond their understanding. Job's faith was tested, yet he emerged stronger, his blessings multiplied. In the same way, you've been tested. The world may have doubted you, but God was refining you. Like Job, your trials didn't break you. They shaped you into the person you were meant to be. Job's journey reminds us of 1 Peter 1:7, which says, "These have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed." So, what have your struggles taught you about your faith? And now, as they waited for you to stumble, what they didn't see was your rise, your divine elevation. Your resilience became a mirror reflecting their own insecurities. They underestimated you, thinking their doubts could control your destiny. But now they stand in awe as they witness the impossible becoming your reality. The Bible reminds us in Isaiah 54:17, "No weapon formed against you will prevail." You've defied the odds, just like David did when he faced Goliath. Goliath was a giant, a towering figure of fear, and everyone expected David to fall. Yet with God's strength, David conquered what seemed unbeatable. In the same way, your victory is not just about you, it's a reflection of God's hand in your life. How has God used your challenges to reveal His strength in you? Your journey is a testimony to the power of God's love and the strength He instills in His chosen ones. Where they saw defeat, you proved them wrong, defying every expectation. Just as Joseph's brothers underestimated his dreams and the favor he received from God, they now see you walking into the destiny God has prepared for you. As Genesis 50:20 says, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." How much more could He be preparing for you? What victories await as you continue to trust in His plan for your life? Now, they can do nothing but stand back in disbelief. The very predictions they made about your downfall have been shattered by your unwavering faith and divine resilience. And in that moment, they realize, just like the world underestimated the power in Christ, they have underestimated you. Your ascent is unstoppable. You are indeed God's chosen one, and nothing will stand in your way. The first time they underestimated you, they made a grave mistake. They saw you as just another face in the crowd, another dreamer who lacked the strength to turn visions into reality. In their eyes, your quiet nature was a signal of weakness, a trait that would lead to your downfall. They observed you from a distance, eagerly awaiting the moment you would falter, waiting for a sign that you weren't as strong as you appeared. But in that very moment, you proved them wrong. Isn't it often in those very moments when the world expects us to crumble that we find our greatest strength? When others doubt us, isn't that the moment we discover just how powerful we are? You didn't need to shout from the rooftops or demand attention. You didn't have to compete with their noise or try to prove yourself through words. Instead, you did something far more powerful. You focused on your path. With every step, you showed them just how wrong they were. Every quiet victory you achieved became louder than any noise they could make. You didn't need validation from others. You only needed to believe in yourself. And that belief, grounded in God's promises, became the very thing that propelled you further than they ever imagined. As Philippians 4:13 reminds us, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Isn't that the truth? Your strength was never yours alone. It was divine. They thought they knew you, but they couldn't see the fire burning inside. They couldn't see the depths of your resolve or the strength you carried with you. Just as David's brothers underestimated him when they saw him only as a shepherd boy, they failed to see the warrior within. Their underestimation became your greatest weapon. It was their misjudgment, their doubt, that fueled your rise. You used their doubts as stepping stones, climbing higher with every false belief they held about you. In the end, their doubt became the foundation upon which you built your success. Hasn't that always been the way of God's chosen ones? What others intend for harm, God turns into good for his purpose. Genesis 50:20. You were never meant to fit into the mold they had designed for you. From the very beginning, you were destined to break free. The world often loves to box people in, to tell them who they should be and what they can achieve. But you were never going to be confined by their limits. You were born to defy every expectation, to show the world that you were capable of far more than they could ever imagine. Remember how God called Abraham, an old man without children, and promised that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky. Genesis 15:5. The world had its doubts, but God's plan was bigger than they could see. Likewise, you were chosen for a purpose far beyond what they could grasp. Each time they told you what you couldn't do, you proved them wrong. Every label they tried to place on you became a challenge, and you met each one with unwavering courage. Do you remember how Moses faced the Red Sea? The Egyptians were certain that he and the Israelites would be trapped, but God made a way where there seemed to be no way. You too have walked through your own Red Sea moments, overcoming every obstacle placed before you. Where others saw obstacles, you saw stepping stones. Where they saw barriers, you saw opportunities. You didn't just meet expectations, you shattered them. And with every broken barrier, you moved closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. They were so sure of your limits, so confident that you would never rise beyond them. But that's the thing about people who are destined for greatness. They don't play by the rules others set. They make their own. And you were born to create your own path. Like Esther, who rose from obscurity to become a queen and save her people, you too were destined to break free from the expectations that held so many others back. Have you ever felt that? The divine pull, the sense that you were meant for something more. Your journey, filled with obstacles and doubt from others, has led you to a place where only you can go, closer to the fulfillment of your God-given purpose. Keep walking in faith. Your destiny is not bound by their limitations, but by the limitless power of God who guides you. You are a living testament to the undeniable truth that the greatest achievements often come when you defy the very limits the world has set for you. For so long, they tried to control your every move, to dictate the path your life should take. Have you ever wondered how it feels to have others try to shape you into someone you're not? They sought to mold you into their image, using their power, influence, and manipulation to confine you to their expectations. But there came a moment when you realized you could no longer live under their control. It was time to break free, and break free you did. True freedom comes when you let go of the chains others have placed around you, whether it's their expectations, their judgments, or the pressures they tried to impose. Can you recall the moment when you first felt that release? When you realized that their power over you no longer existed? Once you understood that, there was no turning back. You discovered a part of yourself you never knew existed, an unshakable part that could not be controlled. This is the very spirit that rises within those whom God has chosen. Philippians 4:13 reminds us, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." This strength is not of your own making. It is God's power in you, enabling you to break free from all that once held you back. Breaking free wasn't easy. It required everything you had, and yet you pressed on. It was a battle for your independence, your identity, your future. But the moment you stepped out of their grasp, you began to see just how powerful you truly were. Do you see now what you were capable of all along? How much of your own strength and resilience have you discovered since you walked away from their influence? You were never meant to be confined. From the very beginning, God destined you to break free. And once you realized this, the world's limitations became nothing more than stepping stones. The odds were stacked against you from the very beginning. No resources, no support, and no belief from those around you. Everything seemed to be working against you. But how many times has God used the impossible to reveal His power in your life? The odds were never in your favor, but that never stopped you. With every challenge, you didn't just survive. You defied the very notion that you should fail. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." Can you feel how your faith has transformed the impossible into the possible? You learn to use adversity as fuel, turning every setback into motivation. How many times did you hear, "It can't be done," and yet found a way to make it happen? Each time they told you it was impossible, you made it possible. You didn't need the world's approval. All you needed was the courage to press on, even when nothing seemed to be going right. Isn't that how David faced Goliath? With nothing but a slingshot and faith in God, David overcame what seemed impossible. And like David, your courage has broken through barriers that others only dreamed of. Rising against the odds wasn't just about proving them wrong. It was about proving to yourself that you were capable of so much more. With every challenge, you grew stronger. With every failure, you learned. And though the odds were stacked against you, they were never enough to stop you, because you weren't just fighting for success. You were fighting for transformation. Do you see now that every challenge was just a step in God's plan to elevate you to something greater? Remember, Romans 8:31 declares, "If God is for us, who can be against us?" You have been chosen for this journey, and with God on your side, there is no barrier too great, no obstacle too insurmountable. As you continue to rise, remember this: the world may try to tell you who you should be, but only God knows who you were truly meant to be. Are you ready to embrace the fullness of your divine purpose and rise even higher? What sets you apart is a power that radiates from within. It's not about the accolades, the recognition, or the praise from others that fuels your journey. No, it's something deeper, the quiet, unshakable resolve that resides within your soul. It's a force that no one can see, but everyone feels. This inner strength is the very energy that propels you forward, even when the road is unclear and the obstacles seem insurmountable. Have you ever felt that inner fire, that push, that just won't allow you to give up no matter what? When the world says stop, when every circumstance screams that success is out of reach, and when failure seems imminent, you didn't need anyone to tell you that you were capable, because you've always known. You've always understood that true power doesn't come from external validation or what's visible on the surface. It comes from the heart, the soul, and from a deep belief that you can overcome anything. Think about it. When everything seemed to be falling apart, didn't you always feel that still, quiet voice within reminding you that you were made for more? This is the strength that pushed you to keep going, even when everyone around you thought you should have given up. This strength is what allowed you to rise again and again, no matter how many times you fell. In those moments of difficulty, did you ever question how you found the courage to keep standing? It's because of this unwavering power within you. Psalm 18:32 reminds us, "It is God who arms me with strength and keeps my way secure." Your inner strength isn't something you generate on your own. It is fueled by a divine source, a power that never runs out. In those moments when you felt alone, God was there, strengthening you from the inside out. And this power, it's unstoppable. It's not fleeting. It doesn't fade over time. Instead, the more you tap into it, the stronger it becomes. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says, "But he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness.'" Isn't that incredible? In moments of weakness, this power only grows stronger. The more you rely on it, the more you see how it's been the foundation of everything you've achieved, and everything you will continue to achieve. Your inner strength is your greatest ally, The one thing that no one, no circumstance, no obstacle can ever take from you. When the world tries to shake you, when the winds of doubt try to tear you down, it's this unshakable strength that keeps you rooted. Isn't it amazing to realize that no matter what you face, this power within you is always there, ready to carry you through? And the more you trust in it, the more you tap into the limitless potential God has placed in you, the stronger and more unstoppable you become. From the very beginning, they set their expectations for you. They thought they knew what you could do, where you would go, and how far you would get. But did you ever feel the weight of those expectations? Were you ever tempted to live up to their vision of your life? The truth is, you weren't interested in their limits. You had your own vision, your own purpose, a plan that was far greater than anything they could have imagined for you. And with every step you took, you moved beyond their ideas of what was possible. You surpassed everything they had imagined. Not because you were trying to prove them wrong, but because you were showing yourself that you were capable of far more than they ever believed. Every time they told you to stop, you pushed forward. Every time they doubted you, you proved them wrong. How did it feel when their doubts only fueled your drive? Did you ever wonder how you found the strength to keep going when they expected you to fail? With each victory, you didn't just achieve personal success, you built a legacy that would stand for generations. You were never meant to fit into their boxes, and you certainly weren't meant to live up to their expectations. You were destined to break free, to redefine what was possible, and to show the world that the only limits that exist are the ones we choose to accept. Philippians 4:13 reminds us, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." This strength, this limitless potential, came from within, and with God's guidance, you surpassed every boundary they tried to set for you. And now, as you stand at the peak, you've far surpassed what anyone thought you could do. Your journey is a testament to the power of refusing to be defined by others. There's something extraordinary about the way you handle adversity. It's not just your ability to overcome challenges, it's your resilience. When others crumble under pressure, you rise. When they fall apart, you find strength in the chaos. How many times have you faced moments of doubt, only to emerge stronger and more determined? How many times have you been told it couldn't be done, only to prove that there's always a way? This resilience doesn't just affect you, it shakes the very foundation of those who thought they could bring you down. Each challenge you face, you meet head-on with a determination that rattles the world around you. Isn't it incredible how your perseverance has become a force that no one can ignore? Where others see defeat, you see opportunity. Where they see struggle, you see growth. Your resilience has become a beacon of hope, showing that no obstacle is too great for those who trust in their inner strength. James 1:2-4 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Through every trial, you've allowed perseverance to work its magic in you, and now you stand stronger and more complete. And as they watch, they realize they're witnessing something far greater than they ever expected. Your resilience is not just about survival, it's about transformation. You don't just endure, you thrive. Every time they thought you would break, you became even more unshakable. Each challenge you overcome becomes a testament to the power of your spirit, showing the world that you are not just surviving, you are becoming the person you were always meant to be. And with every victory, you become a symbol of strength and hope for others, showing them that no matter what life throws at you, you can always rise again. Romans 8:37 tells us, "In all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us." And indeed you have conquered, and you will continue to rise higher, no matter the trials that lie ahead. Your journey is proof that nothing is impossible for those who trust in God's plan. There's a force behind your rise, a power that guides you when everything else seems lost. It's a strength that flows through you, unseen yet undeniable. Have you ever felt that inner power, that quiet, unshakable force, pushing you forward when the world seems to be against you? This strength isn't something that can be measured or quantified. It's a spiritual power, a divine energy that propels you toward your destiny. As Philippians 4:13 says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Can you feel this divine strength within you, lifting you up and pushing you beyond your limits? People see your success and wonder how you've managed to achieve so much. They try to dissect your every move, to figure out what makes you different. But what they don't see is the force that fuels you from within. It's not about the external accolades or praise. It's the unwavering belief in your purpose, the conviction that you are meant for greatness. Do you ever stop and ask yourself how far your belief in your own purpose has taken you? It's this force, this inner belief, that no one else can replicate. 1 John 4:4 tells us, "You, dear children, are from God and have overcome them, because the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world." This power inside you is greater than anything in the world, greater than doubts, fears, or obstacles. And it's this force that has carried you through the darkest of times. When the world seemed against you, did you feel like you were truly walking alone? Did you ever question whether you'd make it through? This power was your light. It guided your steps, illuminated your path, and reminded you that no matter how hard the journey, you were never alone. Isaiah 41:10 offers us God's comforting words. "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." When everything seemed uncertain, this divine strength was there, sustaining you every step of the way. As you soared higher, they watched in awe and disbelief. They thought they had you cornered, that they had figured you out. But how often have you surprised them? Every time they thought they had you, you broke free and ascended even further. They couldn't understand how you managed to rise above it all. They were perplexed by your resilience, your unwavering determination. Does it amaze you too, how you've managed to rise despite the odds stacked against you? Have you ever wondered how you managed to keep going when others would have fallen? And so they watched perplexed as you soared higher, each moment more powerful than the last. The higher you rose, the more they tried to hold you back, but with every attempt to pull you down, you grew stronger. How many times did you feel like giving up, only to rise even higher? How did you find the strength to keep moving forward, despite the challenges? Romans 8:37 reminds us, "No, in all these things we are more than conquerors through Him who loved us." Each attempt to stop you only added to your resilience. Every barrier they set in your way became the fuel for your ascent, propelling you toward your purpose with greater speed. You didn't just rise, you soared, leaving them behind as you reached heights they could never imagine. When they tried to control your destiny, you broke free and surpassed their every expectation. You were never meant to stay in their shadow, were you? You were meant to shine, to rise above and beyond what they thought was possible. And as you reached the top, you showed them that no attempt to control you could ever limit your potential. Philippians 3:14 says, "I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus." No one, not even their attempts to control you, could stop your ascent. This journey isn't just about your personal victory. It's about showing the world that when you are guided by divine strength, nothing can hold you back. God's plan for you is unstoppable. As you continue to rise, do you ever stop to reflect on how far you've come? how much you've achieved with His guidance. The power that flows through you is a divine gift, and it will continue to carry you toward your purpose. Keep trusting that this power will guide you to even greater heights. For with God, all things are possible. Behind every great journey is an unseen power, a guiding force that moves the soul in directions others can't fathom. Have you ever felt that force, an invisible pull, leading you down a path that defies logic or explanation? For you, that force is your inner belief, the quiet whisper of destiny that calls you forward, even when the path ahead is unclear. This power transcends logic and reason. It's a force beyond the visible world, one that guides you in ways the eyes cannot see, but the spirit knows. It's in those quiet moments when everything else is uncertain that you feel this divine pull, urging you onward. While others search for answers in the external, you've learned to trust what lies within. Can you recall a moment when everything seemed to point in one direction, yet something inside you said to go another way? This is the true power that guides you, an invisible, unshakable presence that keeps you aligned with your greater purpose. This unseen power isn't something that can be touched or seen, yet it's felt with every step you take. It's the stillness within, that peace in knowing that you are moving according to a plan greater than your understanding. In John 14:17, Jesus tells us, "The Spirit of truth will be in you." This inner guidance is that Spirit, leading you toward your purpose, even when the road seems unclear. It's the moment you decide to move forward despite the odds, the inspiration that strikes when you least expect it, and the unyielding confidence that pushes you to go farther than you ever thought possible. Do you ever wonder where that sudden burst of motivation comes from, especially in moments of doubt? This is not a power confined to your mind or body. It flows through your spirit, fueling you in moments of uncertainty, driving you when you feel like giving up. 2 Corinthians 4:16 reminds us, "Therefore we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day." This divine strength renews you moment by moment, strengthening you in ways the world cannot see. This guiding power isn't bound by time or space. It's eternal, always with you, nudging you toward the destiny that has always been yours. How many times have you felt that pull, that gentle nudge, guiding you, even when you couldn't understand the full picture? God's plan for you isn't limited to your current situation. It transcends time, working things out behind the scenes even when you can't see it. And though others may never fully understand it, they can sense it. They feel the energy that surrounds you, the calm certainty that radiates from within. In Proverbs 3:5-6, we are told, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." This unseen force, this trust in God's plan, guides you every step of the way. It's this unseen power that has allowed you to rise above the noise and chaos of the world, leading you on a path that defies all logic. You've walked through storms, and yet you remain unshaken. How do you keep going when others would have stopped, when doubt and fear try to take hold? It's the divine power within you that continues to lead you forward. With this force by your side, there is no limit to where you can go. Your purpose is clear, and nothing can stop you from achieving the greatness that you were always meant for. The world may not understand the power that fuels you, but you know it. And in knowing it, you are walking with certainty, knowing that with God, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Philippians 4:13 says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." With this unseen power guiding you, your destiny is already unfolding, unstoppable, undeniable, and divinely directed. The hate they directed at you, the jealousy, the contempt, what they didn't realize is that it only made you stronger. Have you ever wondered how such negativity could become the very thing that pushed you forward? Every bitter word, Every attempt to tear you down fueled your journey in ways they could never understand. They thought they could crush your spirit with their negativity, but instead they only created a warrior. Their hate didn't break you. It forged you into something greater. It became the fire that fueled your rise, the energy that kept you moving when you felt like giving up. Isn't it incredible how what was meant to harm you has only made you stronger? As Romans 8:31 reminds us, if God is for us, who can be against us? Their hatred, though painful, could never defeat you because you are supported by a power far greater than anything they could throw at you. You've learned a powerful lesson. Hate can only have power over you if you allow it to. Instead of letting it drag you down, you chose to use it as fuel. This is the key, realizing that the choice is yours. Every insult, every slight, became a reminder of the strength within you, a reminder of why you couldn't stop now. Can you see how each challenge they threw at you actually made you more determined to rise? Where they saw weakness, you saw a reason to keep going. And with every obstacle they placed in your path, you became more resilient, more driven to succeed. Proverbs 24:16 says, "For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again." And rise you did, time and time again, stronger with each trial. Their hatred only sharpened your resolve, transforming you into someone who was no longer afraid of the struggle. Have you ever stopped and marveled at your own transformation? You were shaped by the very adversity they thought would destroy you. Instead of running from the fight, you embraced it. Their hate became the crucible that refined you, and now you stand unshaken by anything they throw at you. As 2 Corinthians 4:8-9 says, "We are hard-pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed." Isn't this a reflection of your journey? Every time they tried to break you, you only grew stronger. In the end, they only hurt themselves by trying to diminish you. The hate they sent your way wasn't a reflection of your worth, but of their own insecurities. It's powerful to realize that their negative energy was never about you. It was about their inability to understand your strength. While they tried to break you, you transformed their negativity into your power. You took their venom and turned it into fuel for your dreams. Doesn't that feel like a divine redemption? What they meant for evil, God turned into something that made you even more powerful. As Genesis 50:20 reminds us, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Their hate was never your weakness. It was the strength you needed to rise even higher. So, as you continue on this path, remember this: their hate is not your burden to bear. It is your power. And the higher you rise, the more they will wonder how you did it, unable to comprehend that it was the very things they threw at you that helped you become who you are today. You are unstoppable because your strength is not from the world. It's from the one who created you for greatness. There is a purpose to your life that transcends anything the world can offer. It's a divine calling, a force greater than anything you could have imagined. Have you ever felt that unexplainable pull, that sense that you are destined for something much larger than yourself? This purpose is what fuels you in the darkest moments, what keeps you going when everything else seems uncertain. It's the reason you push forward even when the path is unclear, and it's what keeps you moving when everyone else doubts you. As Jeremiah 29:11 assures us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." Your purpose is rooted in something far greater than the world can comprehend, and as long as you remain aligned with it, you will keep moving forward. Your purpose is not just about you, it's about something far greater, something that connects you to the universe in a way that nothing else can. This divine purpose has been woven into your soul from the moment you were born. Can you recall the times in your life when it felt like everything was falling into place, like all your experiences were leading you toward something greater? It's been guiding you, shaping you, and preparing you for something extraordinary. You may not have always understood it, but with every step you take, the pieces fall into place. Each challenge, each victory has been leading you closer to this moment. Romans 8:28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Every part of your journey, even the struggles, is part of God's greater plan for you. This purpose is not just a career or a goal. It's your reason for being. It's the deep, intrinsic knowledge that you were born for something far beyond the ordinary. Have you ever felt that your life had a deeper meaning? Something that couldn't be defined by earthly achievements alone? This purpose is what gives your life significance, a higher calling that goes beyond the daily grind. And as you continue to rise, this divine purpose will continue to guide you. It's the unwavering force that keeps you grounded, the light that shows you the way when things seem too difficult. Jesus tells us in Matthew 5:14, "You are the light of the world." Your purpose is the light that shines through you, illuminating the path not just for yourself, but for others. It's a force that cannot be extinguished. As long as you walk in alignment with it, there is nothing you cannot achieve. The divine has chosen you for greatness, and you will fulfill that purpose no matter what. You were never meant to live a life of mediocrity. From the moment you took your first breath, a greater destiny was set in motion for you. Can you see that now, looking back at how far you've come? You weren't just born to live and die like everyone else. You were born to rise, to inspire, and to transform the world around you. Ephesians 2:10 tells us, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Your very existence is part of a divine plan, and you were created for good works, works that only you can fulfill. And now, as you stand on the edge of all that you have accomplished, it becomes clear your journey was always meant for something greater. The world may not have understood it at first. They may have doubted your potential, questioned your worth, and tried to hold you back. But none of that mattered. You were always destined for more. Just like Joseph, who was sold into slavery by his brothers and wrongly imprisoned, but rose to greatness in Egypt, your journey is part of a much bigger story. And now, as you look ahead, the magnitude of your purpose is undeniable. Philippians 3:14 says, "I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus." You are pressing forward, moving toward the greatness you were always destined to achieve. The world may not have seen it, but God always knew what He had placed inside of you. Now, it's time to step fully into that purpose and let it guide you to new heights. You have been chosen, not by the world, but by a force far greater than anything the eye can see. Your destiny is woven into the very fabric of the universe, and no one can take it away from you. This is just the beginning. Your rise is not just a personal victory. It's the beginning of a ripple that will affect generations to come. Your story will inspire others to defy the odds, to rise against the challenges they face, and to reach for greatness. You were chosen for a greater destiny, and the world is about to see just how far your impact will go. Your journey is far from over. It has just begun, and there is no limit to the heights you will reach. The world wasn't ready for you before, but it's time for them to witness the greatness you were born to achieve. There comes a time in every person's journey when they suddenly realize that they are capable of more than they ever imagined. For you, that moment was nothing short of transformative. It was as though a veil had been lifted, and you could finally see the full extent of your potential. You realized that you were never just another face in the crowd. You were a force to be reckoned with, The world had underestimated you, but you knew that your strength was limitless. That moment marked the beginning of a new chapter, one where you embraced the power within and began to wield it without hesitation. In that instant, everything changed. The doubts you once had about yourself faded, replaced by an unshakable confidence. You knew that you had been preparing for this moment your entire life, even though you hadn't realized it before. Every struggle, every setback had been shaping you, molding you into the person you were destined to become. You were no longer just trying to survive. You were thriving. The power that had always been within you began to surface, and you felt unstoppable. This newfound power wasn't just physical strength. It was mental, emotional, and spiritual. It was the deep knowing that you were not bound by the limitations others tried to impose on you. You recognized that your resilience wasn't just a reaction to adversity. It was part of who you were. You were born to overcome, to rise, and to inspire others along the way. The moment you realized your true power was the moment your entire life began to shift, and you became the person you had always been meant to be. As you moved forward, you knew that this power wasn't something that could be taken from you. It wasn't something that could be dimmed by external forces. No matter what others said or did, you would continue to rise because your strength came from within. This was just the beginning, and with each step you took, you felt yourself growing even stronger, even more unstoppable. The moment you realized your true power was the beginning of an unstoppable ascent, one that would inspire everyone who witnessed it. Your spirit is your greatest asset. It is what has carried you through every challenge, every trial. While others might falter in the face of adversity, your spirit remains unshaken. It is an unbreakable force that cannot be torn down by the struggles of life. When the world tried to bring you down, your spirit lifted you up. It is the part of you that no one can see, yet it is the part that defines everything about you. It fuels your determination, guides your decisions, and pushes you to rise above the obstacles in your path. The strength of your spirit isn't something that can be easily understood by others. It's an energy that flows from deep within, an unseen force that manifests in everything you do. It's the quiet confidence that radiates from you when you walk into a room. It's the unwavering determination in your eyes when things seem impossible. Your spirit is what keeps you going when your body and mind want to quit. It's what allows you to rise, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. The strength of your spirit is what sets you apart from others, making you resilient in ways they cannot fathom. Your spirit has been forged through fire. Every hardship you've faced, every struggle you've endured, has only made it stronger. It's not just about surviving the storm, it's about learning to dance in the rain. You've faced immense challenges, and still, your spirit remains unbroken. It is this unyielding strength that has made you who you are today. You have a fire inside of you that burns brighter than any storm, and it can't be extinguished by the negativity or obstacles that come your way. Your spirit is a testament to your inner fortitude. As you continue to rise, you will continue to tap into the strength of your spirit. With each challenge, your spirit only grows stronger. It's what keeps you grounded when the world tries to shake you. It's the foundation of your success and the key to your ultimate greatness. Your spirit is unstoppable, and nothing will ever be able to weaken it. It is the force that propels you forward, guiding you toward a future filled with limitless possibilities. Every great journey has a turning point, the moment when everything shifts, when the tide turns in your favor. For you, that moment wasn't just a minor change, it was a complete transformation. You went from doubting your abilities to embracing your greatness. You went from feeling lost to finding your purpose. That turning point was the moment everything began to fall into place, and from that moment on, there was no going back. You knew that you were meant for something greater, and you could no longer deny it. It wasn't an easy moment. It didn't come without struggle or fear. But in the face of it all, you made a choice. You decided that you would no longer let doubt define you. You decided that you would no longer let the expectations of others hold you back. That was the turning point, the moment when you took control of your destiny. No longer would you allow circumstances to dictate your future. Instead, you would rise above them, stronger and more determined than ever. This turning point wasn't just a decision, it was a revelation. You began to see the world through a new lens. What once seemed impossible now appeared achievable. What others thought of as insurmountable obstacles now became opportunities for growth. That turning point marked the beginning of your ascent. You realized that you were capable of more than you ever thought possible, and you weren't going to stop until you reached the heights you knew you were destined for. As you look back on that moment now, you realize just how pivotal it was. It wasn't just a change in mindset, it was a complete shift in how you viewed yourself and the world around you. That turning point was the catalyst for everything that has followed, and it's what keeps you moving forward today. It was the moment you chose greatness, and from that point on, there was no turning back. For years, others tried to define you. They imposed limitations on you, told you what you could and couldn't do. They had their ideas of who you were based on their narrow perceptions and assumptions. But with every step you took, you shattered those illusions. You proved them wrong at every turn, showing them that they had no idea who you really were. You weren't what they expected, and you certainly weren't what they tried to make you. You were something far greater. The illusions others held of you were not just false, they were limiting. They tried to box you in, to make you conform to their standards, but you refused to be confined. You refused to let their expectations dictate your worth. With every success, every step forward, you destroyed the false narratives they had built around you. You became the living proof that they were wrong, that their assumptions about you were nothing more than a reflection of their own fears and limitations. As you shattered these illusions, you not only freed yourself, you freed others. People who once doubted their own potential began to see that if you could rise above the limitations imposed on you, then they too could break free from their own self-imposed boundaries. Your rise has become a symbol of liberation, a reminder that we are not defined by the opinions of others, but by the strength we carry within. You have shown the world that the only limits that exist are the ones we place on ourselves. Now, as you continue to rise, you continue to shatter the illusions of those around you. Every step you take, every success you achieve, is a testament to the power of breaking free from societal expectations. You're no longer confined by the illusions others once held about you. You have created your own reality, and it is one of limitless potential. At the core of everything you've achieved lies one undeniable truth: your belief in yourself. It's not a fleeting thought or a passing moment of confidence. It is an unbreakable foundation that has supported you through every challenge, every hardship, and every setback. Your belief in yourself has been your anchor, keeping you grounded when the world around you tried to pull you in different directions. It is the rock upon which you've built your success, and no matter what comes your way, it will never crumble. Your belief is not based on external validation. It's not dependent on what others think of you or how they perceive your journey. Your belief is rooted deep within, in the understanding that you are capable of anything you set your mind to. It's the certainty that you are destined for greatness and nothing can stand in your way. This belief has been the force that has propelled you forward, even when others doubted you, even when the odds were stacked against you. The beauty of this unbreakable foundation is that it doesn't rely on external circumstances. Whether you're faced with success or failure, your belief remains unwavering. It is not swayed by the opinions of others or by the challenges life throws at you. Instead, it is strengthened with every experience, becoming more resilient as you grow. This belief is a constant, a source of power that never fades. As you continue to build on this foundation, you will only grow stronger. Your belief in yourself will continue to propel you forward, no matter what obstacles stand in your way. And with each success, each step you take toward your ultimate destiny, your foundation will only become more unshakable. Your belief is your greatest strength, and it will carry you through to the very end. While the world may have seen you struggle alone, the truth is you were never truly by yourself. There was a hidden force, an unseen support system, constantly guiding and uplifting you, even when you couldn't see it. Whether it was a divine presence, a community of those who believed in you, or your inner strength, something beyond the surface was always there, propelling you forward. This invisible force was the quiet voice that whispered in your ear when you felt like giving up, telling you to keep going, to trust in the journey. The beauty of this unseen support lies in its quiet power. It isn't loud or brash, but it is incredibly strong. It operates in ways that are beyond our comprehension, often showing up in moments of crisis when you need it the most. There were times when everything seemed lost, when the weight of the world felt unbearable. But in those very moments, something shifted. You suddenly found the courage to take another step, to keep pushing forward, and that was because of the unseen support working in the background. Always there, ready to lift you up. What makes this support so powerful is that it doesn't ask for recognition. It doesn't need acknowledgement. It simply exists, quietly and steadfastly, always ready to guide you through your darkest days. It is in the moments when you feel most alone that you are actually being supported the most. This hidden support system is what has allowed you to go farther than you ever believed possible. It is a force that does not waver, even when the path seems impossible. Now, as you continue on your journey, this unseen support continues to be a constant. Whether you see it or not, it is always there, guiding you toward your highest potential. The more you grow, the more this support becomes tangible, becoming a powerful force that propels you forward. The strength of your unseen support will carry you through the toughest battles and into the greatness you were always meant to achieve. In every life, there are setbacks, moments that feel like obstacles too great to overcome. But you have learned the art of transforming these very setbacks into stepping stones. What others might view as failures, you see as opportunities for growth. Each setback has served as a lesson, a way for you to refine your character, learn from your mistakes, and become stronger. You don't just bounce back from adversity, you rise even higher, armed with the wisdom gained from your experiences. What sets you apart is your ability to see the bigger picture. While others might focus on the immediate pain or disappointment of a setback, you look at it as part of your journey toward greatness. You understand that setbacks are not the end of the road, but simply detours leading you to the next step of your growth. This perspective allows you to approach challenges with confidence, knowing that each obstacle you face will only bring you closer to the person you are meant to become. This transformation doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, patience, and a willingness to accept the lessons that come with adversity. But each time you overcome a setback, you come out stronger, more resilient, and more determined than ever. You learn to adapt, to innovate, and to turn difficulties into opportunities to rise above and beyond your limits. This is the power of seeing setbacks as stepping stones. Every failure is just another part of your ascent to greatness. As you continue to rise, your ability to turn setbacks into stepping stones will only grow stronger. You will face even greater challenges, but each one will teach you something new. And with each new lesson, you'll become even more unstoppable, your confidence and resilience growing with every step. Your journey is not defined by the setbacks, but by how you transform them into triumphs. The path you are on is not without its challenges, but you are no longer afraid of them. In fact, you've come to embrace the challenges that lie ahead. Where others see obstacles, you see opportunities for growth and transformation. You have learned that the greatest rewards come from the most difficult journeys. Every challenge you face is another chance to prove your strength, your resilience, and your unwavering determination. You don't shy away from difficulty, you rise to meet it head-on. Your mindset has shifted from one of fear to one of excitement. The challenges that once intimidated you now excite you because you know that they will help you become the person you are meant to be. You no longer see challenges as threats, but as tests of your strength, character, and perseverance. They are not here to break you, they are here to help you grow. With each new challenge, you become more equipped, more powerful, and more ready for the next phase of your journey. This new perspective doesn't mean that the challenges are easy, far from it. You still face moments of doubt, moments when the path ahead seems unclear. But instead of giving in to fear, you have learned to trust in your ability to overcome. You have confidence in yourself and your ability to rise above anything that comes your way. This shift in mindset is what allows you to face the unknown with courage and to thrive despite the difficulties that lie ahead. The challenges ahead are not roadblocks, they are milestones in your journey. They are the tests that will shape you into the person you are destined to become. Embracing these challenges with courage and determination will continue to push you to new heights, helping you uncover the strength within you that you never knew existed. With each challenge, you're not just surviving, you are thriving, growing stronger and more capable with every step. Your willpower is what sets you apart. It is the driving force behind everything you do, the energy that propels you forward when others would have given up. It is not just about having the strength to push through difficult moments. It is the unwavering belief that you will reach your goals no matter what. Your willpower is relentless, an unstoppable force that refuses to accept failure as an option. When you set your sights on something, there is nothing that can stand in your way. This strength of will is not something that can be easily explained. It comes from a deep inner belief in yourself and your ability to succeed. It's the determination to keep going, even when the road is tough and the outcome uncertain. Your willpower allows you to face each obstacle with unwavering resolve, knowing that you have the strength to overcome it. It's this determination that has carried you through the darkest moments and pushed you toward the light of success. Your willpower has been tested time and time again, and each time it has proven to be unshakable. When faced with challenges, when others doubted you, your willpower was the one thing that kept you going. It wasn't always easy, but you refused to let anything stop you. You knew that your dreams were worth the fight, and your willpower was the fuel that kept you moving forward. This is the power of an unstoppable will. It doesn't falter in the face of adversity, it strengthens with it. As you continue your journey, your willpower will continue to be your greatest asset. It will drive you to achieve even greater things, to overcome even more significant obstacles, and to rise higher than ever before. Your willpower is the force that will carry you through every challenge, propelling you toward the life you were meant to live. There is no force greater than the unstoppable power of your will. Success is often defined by the world's standards, wealth, status, recognition. But for you, success has never been about fitting into a mold or meeting someone else's expectations. You have redefined success on your own terms. For you, success is about growth, resilience, and the courage to pursue your purpose, regardless of the opinions of others. It's about the satisfaction of knowing that you're living in alignment with your true self, not chasing after the fleeting rewards of external validation. This new definition of success has freed you from the pressures that others face. You no longer feel the need to measure yourself against anyone else's achievements. Instead, you measure your success by how far you've come, how much you've grown, and how much you've overcome. Every step forward is a victory in your eyes, no matter how small it may seem to others. You understand that success is not a destination, but a journey, one that is uniquely yours. Redefining success also means letting go of societal expectations. You are no longer bound by the need to prove yourself to anyone. Your success is yours alone to define. It's about living with purpose, creating a life that brings you fulfillment, and inspiring others to do the same. This freedom to define success on your terms has allowed you to live authentically without the fear of judgment or comparison. It has empowered you to create the life you've always dreamed of. As you continue on your journey, this new definition of success will guide you. It will help you stay true to yourself, even when the world tries to push you in a different direction. You will continue to redefine success one step at a time, living a life that is meaningful, purposeful, and deeply fulfilling. Your success is not defined by the world's standards. It is defined by the depth of your commitment to your own growth and journey. As we conclude this message, remember that being chosen by God is a powerful and transformative experience. The world may be surprised, but God's plan for you is already in motion. You are walking in your purpose, and your destiny is unfolding in the most remarkable way. Trust in Him, for He has called you to shine in ways others cannot even imagine. If this message has blessed you, please consider supporting us through a super thanks. Your donations, whether big or small, make a difference and help us continue sharing messages of hope and encouragement. We are truly grateful for your generosity, whether or not you donate. If you haven't already, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, and share this message with others who may need it. May God continue to bless you abundantly as you walk in His light. You are chosen, and your best days are ahead.